There we go. Boom. Hope everyone's doing well. Let me just move this down. Make this bigger. There we go. Put this up a little bit. Put this here. Oh, we're getting the professional setup now. How is everyone? Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you're having a great day. Just move this. Oh, there we go. Move that there. Sorted. Hello, good afternoon, Chris. Good afternoon, Masak. How are you all doing? Massive, massive spike up there. We did have a bullish pennant, well, a bull flag forming, which was quite nice. So, I'm gonna just move this over here. Expecting continuations to the upside, really, and so yeah, nice. It was sort of a bull flag / bullish pennant, and so yeah, it's going good, Masak. I had a busy morning today. I've just got back, had a quick shower, and then live now. Been doing some like big recording stuff basically. Let me move my mic over here so it's more, it's better. There we go. Sorted. What I'll do is I'll actually route this around the back. Sorted. Look at that. So yeah, things are good. Everything's good in the world. But let me know, how is everyone? Hello Neil. Hello Heath. Hello. Does this mouse work? I need to get this mouse working. Hello Neil. Hello. But yeah, how is everyone? Hope everyone's doing well. And yeah, still booming to the upside. Retest maybe potentially, but after such massive volume to the upside, it's likely to continue. I mean, I would rather add to buys here than enter any sells. Like, just straight up, I'd much rather enter more buys here than sells. And a lot of people will look at this and go, "Oh, it's super high right now. I need to sell." No, if it's like the video that I put out the other day, if something is really high, then why bet against it? If someone's at the front of the grid, are you going to bet against them? No, they're likely to win the race. If price is extremely high, it might reverse, but chances are it's going to continue. It's going to continue to the upside. So this exact trade actually was put on the growth copier as well. Ben's just reminded me there. So this looks good. This looks really good. So yeah. I need to add my buys, but not sure where it is. 4635. Good retest. Robski, in this market, you're not going to get a perfect retest. Okay, it's just not going to happen. I'm gonna take 0.5 off this. Now, I don't like that little wick. Move my stop up here. I'm also going to do the same on this account. There we go. Sorted. That's my buys. Not sure what, but yeah, Robski, you're not gonna get a perfect pullback. It's just not gonna happen. A lot of people will spend this entire move up, the entire trend to the upside, waiting for a perfect pullback that will never come. Okay, it's just not going to happen. You've got to adapt to the market, and in this current market, okay, and whenever gold is just pumping straight to the upside, normally what happens is, instead of having nice, pullbacks, price just continues up. Like, pullbacks are going to look disgusting. It's exactly like I said in the private group last week. In the private group, I said last week, guys, these pullbacks are going to look ugly. The market isn't going to make it easy for us. We ain't just going to have some nice, beautiful pullbacks into some perfect levels. It's not going to happen. This pretty much entire move up, I haven't got in at really any pullbacks. I haven't done that. Just not going to happen. I've gone super lower time frame, okay, and just get in on super small pullbacks, but I haven't tried to get in like my usual nice medium time frame pullbacks because I know they're not going to come. And if they do come, they're going to get ruined because the market's just going to be ugly and it's not going to do that. But yeah, let's take a look at what's going on. Let me move this around here. let's take a look at what's going on right now. So we have had a really nice breakout from this bull flag. I did put this bull flag in the private group this morning. I've changed it into a bullish pennant, but it's the exact same. All I've done is just change this bottom trend line here because I wanted to see if anything lined up with it later on, but it's the exact same. I had this, I think, and I just changed it to a bullish pennant instead because now I can drag it further up here like this. But let's see what's going on. Someone mentioned VWAP earlier. Let's see where VWAP is. I need to reset this actually. Okay, I need to update my my VWAP. Mind. Let's pull this fib from this high, from this low to this high. Preferably, I want to find some sort of golden pocket that lines up with previous highs here. Let's zoom in on lower time frames and see what we've got going on. Lovely. By the way, this is a really nice sign as well in this market. Obviously, we're going to have a lot of more bull flags, a lot more bear flags, stuff like this. When you see consolidation gripping the top level, a lot of people, like a lot of beginners, when they get into trading, they think, okay, the more a level's hit, the stronger it is. That isn't the case. The more a level is hit, the weaker it is, because those orders which make that level strong are getting absorbed. And so we can see here, this is like the final spray. So we're just absorbing all of the orders on this trend line here. And so when you see like consolidation to the upside, like heading into the upper extremity of like a bull flag, okay, like exactly like this, which is one of the reasons I did enter this trade, it is normally a very good sign that you are looking for a break to the upside. I don't like to trade the actual breakout. I like to trade the consolidation or a pullback before into the breakout. I never like trade specifically the breakout candle. Maybe like super lower time frame momentum based, but not the actual breakout. Okay, let me make sure it's all good. Should be all good now. I think I had the mic a bit far away. Should be all good now. Let me know if it is all good. Afternoon, DB. Happy birthday, DB. The birthday man. The birthday boy is here. The birthday boy is here. How's the day been, DB? Max and team. But yeah, how's the day been, DB? Hello, Gustus. Hello, Stuart. Hello, hello, hello. We are coming for a bit of a... We are coming for a retest here. This does look good. I've already taken profits on this buy. Stop loss at break even. Might add to some here. Got in at... Okay, let's have a look. Daily open's going to be miles away, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. VWAP. Okay, we do have the one standard deviation away from the golden pocket, which is all right. Normally, we do respect this when we're extremely trending, so that's all right. I think we'll keep an eye on this area here. Okay, boom. What I'm going to do is I'll put in the private group as well that I am looking for a retest here. One second, guys. Let me just slap this in. There we go. But let me know how your day is going, guys. Bull flag from this morning. Broke up hard. Looking for retest. Boom. Sorted, sorted, sorted. Hello, Ting. Hello, Will. But yeah, happy birthday, DB. Hope you're having a good one, mate. I saw everyone wishing you a happy birthday this morning as well, which was amazing. So really, really nice work there. The man, the myth, the legend. Ting's going to be in Dubai soon, aren't you, Ting? Elise is looking forward to it. Elise, she was here the other day. I was speaking to her the other day, and she was like, "Ting's coming. We need to do something super, super special. Ting's gonna be here." I was like, "Brother, it's gonna be fine." Oh, I might add to this. Let me take... Okay, we've tapped in. Let me put this a bit further down. What I'm going to do is... That's fine. Oh. There we go. Sorted. Afternoon, Max. How you doing? I'm good. I'm good, Gideon. I'm good. New York. We got that New York volume, that New York spike. We did catch. So on this account here, I took partials on it, and then also got the stop loss to break even on this trade, which is nice. I've added to the position now, and then also got in on the growth copier, which is cool as well. And again, just adding to sort of longer term buy positions. I haven't stacked buys on this account, so I thought, why not add to some today? But most of my other accounts, I'm sort of deep in buys now, so it's good. Hello, Jay. Hello. Gold and just joined. The same for you on. Okay, nice, KD. Nice. That's. I mean, that's really good. And yeah, I think, you know, definitely heavily bullish on gold still. We can take a look at what's gone on with. Let me move this over to here. Sweet like candy floss. Let's reset this. Then where's gold? You can see gold 8 out of 10 bullish. 8 out of 10. Very rarely do you see gold 8 out of 10 bullish. I don't know if you guys can see. I hope you guys can see. Let me just double check that you guys can see the. Yeah, you can. Wait, this setup looks sick. But yeah, 8 out of 10 bullish. We're very bullish. Very rarely do we see 8 out of 10. This means basically, like, yeah, I mean, if you haven't already today, then buys on deck, okay? Obviously not financial advice, but there you go. So, yeah, buys. I did enter some on the growth, and we've secured profits on there. There's a few things which are going on right now with the copier structure. The launching system, which I've been building up the track record of for the past like 8 months, 200% gain, 50% max drawdown. That's going live. That should be live today. I'm just waiting for vSocial to basically approve the having people join, because I didn't do it before because I didn't want anyone to join while I was building up the track record. And then also we've got a couple more joining as well. Again, massive long validated track records, which is going to be really cool. So that's really good. The hub's looking really good. So hub's looking really good. Copier now with the new profiles looking good. Live streams looking good. So yeah, things are on point. Can gold just hit 5k, please? Trying to have some spending money in Dubai. I think it's very likely. It's very likely. You can see how this was absolutely perfect. But it's very likely. 8 out of 10. The last time we saw 8 out of 10 on gold was... When was it? It was end of 2025. Big blow off top to around 5.5k. 5.5, 6k. So it's very likely that we do just continue up. So yeah, today realistically, guys, if you enter buys with a decent stop loss, okay, and your trade management is important, like this highlights as well how important trade management is, and it's more actually important than your idea behind the trade. Your system in this market, your system don't matter. Like, why are you confining yourself to some unless you have validated your system, why are you confining yourself to certain rules, this, that, and the other? You know the trend direction. You can see that gold has been going up. Okay, you can see that the fundamental direction is extremely strong. Okay, don't confine yourself to, I need to see this pullback. Get in the trend, make it work, focus on your trade management. Trade management is more important than the system itself. Okay, you won't hear that anywhere else, but in my opinion, especially for a discretionary system, which 99.99% of people either knowingly or unknowingly have, okay, 99% of it is your trade management and your risk management. Your system doesn't actually matter. Like, people spend all day trying to build a system which doesn't mean anything and doesn't matter. Trade management and risk management is more important than the actual system itself. Zeus, reserved for people in the private group. 2025 during the bank holidays. Elliot, you can. We've recently changed it just because it was super. By the way, this absolutely boomed. By the way, really nice, great re-entry. Let me boom, boom, boom. Boom. How do I put this in here? See, you can see live how much it is to do. Like, I've got to enter the position, I've got to monitor, move stop loss, take partials, and then move over, let members know, and then speak to other certain people regarding certain positions as well. Like, it can be a bit hectic. Okay. Boom. 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 Perfect. But yes, Elliot, you can just let me know on Telegram, speak to me, let me know. And then we've switched it to Vantage just because most members already in the group have Vantage, and so it was just easier. But for new members, it's VT, and then for existing members, it's Vantage. Then you instantly gain access to the copier as well. Yeah, Robski. I mean, yeah, why not? Not financial advice or anything, but, you know. But I think having, like, a hard stop loss a lot further down, like, hard stop at, like, I don't know, 4,600 or something, okay? And then, yeah. Let's go, buys from last week. So, nice thing. But, yeah, things look good. Obviously, you know, still be risk managed, still have your stop losses and stuff in place, okay? It's obviously important. Trump can come out with some random-ass tweet, okay, whenever. And so we don't know when the market can completely switch because Trump decides to, I don't know what he decides to do, some random ass stuff. So Trump decides to do whatever and things go crazy. So please keep that in mind. Make sure you're staying risk managed, guys. Super important. Haven't validated such a system. I need to stick to. Yeah, Los Blancos. A lot of people though don't have a system. A lot of people are the system. So what I mean by this is, so there's systematic and basically quantitative approach, which is covered in the Q&M section. And that is actual rules based, i.e. you've got a string, you've got a page of rules you could give to some random guy anywhere and he can execute on them. Or you, more commonly, you just let an EA or automate it or whatever. Okay. And the system can run automatically. Okay. In certain circumstances, because it is completely and utterly objective. However, most people outside of that space, they may have rules to enter, but realistically, the rules don't mean anything without your ability to know when to use them and when to not use them. And therefore, if those rules are only entered when you decide, so it's not, okay, when A, B, C, D, E is hit, then I enter. It's not normally like that. For most people, it's, okay, this is ticked. However, I'm going to decide whether or not to use it or not use it. Okay, that level of discretion comes in. If it didn't come in, then just upload your rules into Claude and build an EA and have it run automatically. Okay, it's probably not that, you probably can't do that. It's probably not available. And so that highlights to you that most of your system is discretionary. And now, if you're deciding whether or not to use or not use a system, then realistically, the rules don't matter. You're the system. As long as, obviously, risk management and trade management rules are important. But when it comes down to it, you're the system. Yeah, the growth one, plus. Afron, so for those who paused it, it was gone. So one thing that I did, and I'll do this again in the future. So when we go into periods of drawdown, if people decide to decouple from whatever copiers, then I basically shut the copier, so no one can join back, because they are not they don't have the. They're not someone who can withstand the drawdown, and so for their sake and also our sake, I don't think it's good. I think that's a good opportunity to be like, okay, the partnership between us, if we think of you joining certain copiers as a partnership, it's like, okay, this is a partnership. I'm going to do this, you do this. Okay, if during drawdown periods people decide, okay, this isn't for me, then I feel that partnership probably isn't going to work long term, and you're not going to be able to stick out those drawdown periods long term, and so we'll close off. And that's basically what we'll do going forward. It's for our sake and for your sake, and so that's part of it as well. But we do have a system which I've got a full live track record for since the start of the year on vSocial. That should be launching today. Hopefully, I'm literally just waiting for Vantage to give me the green light. And then also a couple of other systems as well, which all have hugely long track records. Some 8 to 12 months track record, others 4-5 year track records. All live. You can see like on vSocial, like the full track record on there. And so obviously really cool. So I'm looking forward to that. So that's gonna be really cool. And then also we're making it a lot easier for you guys to see how it works and make sure you've got everything set up properly and everything like that. Because I feel certain people thought they knew how to do it, and they told other people how to do it, and that wasn't actually how to do it, and they said it wrong. And so in the hub, we've got all of that stuff sorted as well. So no, Masak, that's something as well. I do recommend that. So a lot of people who've said whatever on the copier, what they've done is they've connected every copier to one account with £500 in. That's not going to work. That's just not going to work. Okay, you need the capital. When we say a certain amount of capital per system, like that's what we mean. Like you need that in place. And so a lot of people have used certain capital, like under the certain capital, connected all the systems to one account, and then they wonder why. So one thing we are doing though is we there's a way that we can do it where instead of having one account per system, you can have one account, and then you can put. This is the idea. Let me know your thoughts. But you have one MT5 account, and then it shows the systems for the gold systems, the forex systems, and like the indices systems or whatever. Okay, and what you do is you pick a gold system. You can see them ranked from highest gain on account to lowest gain on account. That doesn't necessarily mean best, but you can see that, and you can see. So then you go into the gold. You pick a gold system. You go into currencies, forex, you pick a forex system. And then you go into indices and you pick an indices system. And you kick those three to one MT5 account. And because it's not 3 gold systems or 3 forex systems, they shouldn't overexpose to certain things. Because having 3 gold systems, obviously, is a lot, okay? And so I feel like that's a better option. So imagine you go on and you can see, okay, gold, forex, indices, okay? And then you pick a gold system. You can see them ranked from high to low in terms of gain an account. You pick a gold system, you pick a forex system, you pick this system, and then you go through and you just connect, like literally like that. All you do is literally click connect because it's all on one account, and then jobs are good. And that's the process in which we're thinking that it's like the best to do that. And so yeah. So yeah. But let me know any questions on that, and I'll happily answer. Plus, it should be fine. Drop me a message on Telegram and I'll clarify whatever, and we'll sort it, mate. But yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to the next stage of that, and a lot more clarity than you will find anywhere else on that. The hub is going to bring a lot of that. It's going to highlight things perfectly. The step-by-step guide, absolutely perfect. And then also having, the one gold system, the one forex system, means not overexposed to certain ideas. Just everything absolutely locked in on the copier front, utilizing the hub's resources. So I'm really excited for that going into September as well. So yeah, super, super excited. This price action recently has been, over the past hour, has been awful. What is going on? We had a massive breakout and then just stagnant. So yeah, let me know your thoughts anyway, guys. Let me know what you're looking for. Yeah, very stagnant. We want to see a continuation to the upside. 5k and too far. I mean, 4,700's the next big level. How do we interact with... we just absolutely bust straight through. We did have a little bit. 4,700's the next big target where I'll be looking to slim down the position a little bit, take some profits off. I don't want to end up too overexposed to the upside, as that's not good. But like I said, extremely bullish, 8 out of 10 bullish. Let me know if you've got any questions, guys, and I'll happily answer. If you are in the private group, make sure you are on the hub. If you're not in the private group, make sure you click my face over here. Go onto the YouTube channel, click the link in the YouTube channel, and drop me a message to get involved. So yeah, I need a drink. The VWAP today held like an absolute truck. Look at this. This was awful. Whatever happened here, awful. But yeah, super strong VWAP. Very nice. So yeah. I mean, Bitcoin had a massive leg up towards the end of last week, didn't it? Massive leg up. Let's zoom out. We need to zoom out. By the way, Bitcoin always higher time frame is look at this. Jesus. I love Bitcoin. What is this move? 20%. 20%. Can we re-enter buying? You can if you want. That'll be, by the way, if anyone ever says can I enter? You can if you want. You need to stick with your system. Okay? Do you want to? If I say yes, enter a position, and you do enter a position and you make money once, are you in this to make money once, or are you in this to build a system and actually make money over time and turning this into a full-time career? What do you want? So my question, the answer to that question all the time will be you can enter a buy, if you want to, but yeah. But yeah, 22% is crazy. Crazy. Let me move this. I think continuation. We haven't yet plucked 80k. Bit of a bull flag forming. 22%, man. I love crypto. When crypto's pumping, the 20% days. Yeah, it's likely to continue up and form this. I mean, it's not really a bit of an awkward bullish pennant, but there you go. Yeah, this is basically, I think, continuation to the upside on Bitcoin. And that's that. There's not really much else there. Continuation to the upside. You can't really pull any levels because where you're supposed to pull, what is this move? If I pull a level, I'll be anticipating a 20% pullback in gold, in Bitcoin, sorry, which I don't really want to do. So, nice plusher. Okay, mate, sounds good. Next one, I'm looking for 46, 43. Okay, 46, 43 is actually closer than I thought. That's actually quite nice. Yeah, that's nice, Tommy. I like that. I like that. What is it? You said a 0.886, didn't you, earlier? Did you said something in a 0.886? I saw you before. But But yeah. Oh, this level was already hit. This level was already hit, mate. So you can see it was hit here. I'll move this. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Boom. So yeah. Yeah, Robski, nice. Yeah, AA6 with a point of control there as well. And probably a golden pocket of some sort. Yeah, and... yeah, this looks alright. What I'm going to do... I'm going to put this level there, excuse me. I'm going to put this level there. Sorted. Come on, gold. Pump through the roof. Bullish pennant on the 1 minute. It does look like it. That's a pretty steep bullish pennant is all. I mean, bullish pennant's a bullish pennant, I suppose. Nice spot there. Are we going to see the big break to the upside? What are we thinking? Break up or break down? What do you guys think? Yeah, Los Blancos. Yeah, you beat me to it there. Seems very, very steep. I mean, if you compare bullish pennant to bullish pennant, like look at this and look at this. Like this is nice, slim, pointed. You know, good. This one's just chubby, like a little chubby bullish pennant. What's the difference if a bull flag forming and a bullish pennant? Brubski, they're basically the exact same thing. I mean, earlier on today, I had this. I can't remember where I pulled it from now. Earlier on today, I had this bull flag. Here we go. I had this bull flag. You can see I put it in the private group this morning. You'll have seen. So this bull flag, it's like it means the exact same thing as this. Basically, all I'm doing is I'm looking for consolidation into a continuation up. That's just what it shows. You don't even need to put the lines on. A bull flag, bear flag, whatever. It basically shows a potential continuation to the upside. The actual trading terminology, okay, behind the scenes, is basically what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a failed auction. Okay, and so what that means is basically price has auctioned higher. So price is an auction. Okay, there's people giving bids and there's people giving asking price. You know, you got the bid versus the ask. Okay, it's an auction. Okay, and so what I'm looking for is volume profile over this auction where price has found fair value. So we're hovering and both buyers and sellers are happy, okay? Someone's bidding and someone's getting filled and you know, this, that, and the other. Okay, perfect. We're quite even. But then when we go below this point, okay, the buyers want to protect it, okay? And so they buy it all up. And then they buy it all up. So I want to get in at these lows because price has accepted the fair value is further up. And then from there, if price continues up, then that's what it's going to do. We can type in, actually. Let me... what I'll do is... let me go over here. There might be a visual aid I can give. Let me see if anyone's got a... yeah, here we go. Okay, cool. Let me put this up here. Boom. So you can see here. Can you guys see this? I hope you guys can see this. Failed auction. What does this look like? A bull flag. Trap positions. Boom to the upside. Failed auction. Bull flag. Failed auction. Bull flag. But failed auction's like the technical name, and so I don't often. Sometimes I use it, but people are more used to bull flag. And I think it's just simpler. I don't want to overcomplicate things. Yeah, but Robski, the same thing. Consolidation. Buyers and sellers have, basically, buyers are taking a breather before a continuation to the upside. That's what it is. The position looks good now. Seems steep but not bad. It kind of makes sense. It's volatile for New York Open. Again, tapped the upper line a lot, eating up those orders. I like that. Hammer, correct in the terminology there. Eating up those orders. A lot of people, that's such a good point, Hammer, because I hear it so much in the trading spaces. Yeah, the more that trend line gets hit, the stronger it is. Okay, some of the biggest names in the trading space, they push that narrative, and it's just not true. Okay, it's plainly not true. So it's good that you've distinguished that. Really nice. Bull flag just seems... Yeah, it does Las Blancas, it does. But I think a lot of people will hear that and think, yeah, this is too basic, this, that, and the other. But the idea behind it is true. It makes sense. Perfect. It's just a very simple name. A lot of things like that is in the retail space is in like more institutional space. It's just that... under different names and the actual purpose behind it known. Like, a lot of people will use a bull flag but not actually understand what it means or what it's showing, okay? So, yeah. But institutions aren't sat there going, oh, there's a bull flag on the chart, we're entering, you know? But that could be them accumulating whatever positions before another move up. That could be them trapping sellers. That could be, you know, whatever. 4-6... Brandon's sell limit 4642. James, we're above 4642. I don't know where his buy level. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. It's just below this green line that I've got, so would be a nice position. Would be a very nice position. As long anyone who's taking buys, look, I'm going to agree with them. I'm going to agree, okay? So, yeah. So it's... Yusuf, yeah, we'll go with that one. Whatever allows you to visualize and understand it clearer, we'll go with that. Whatever floats your boat. Hope you're doing well, Yusuf, as well. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's all good with you. I do want to check Yusuf, man. You're a crazy guy. By the way, who's cooking on the copier today? I see some position is up quite a bit, but I don't know whose it is. Okay. I'll check that out in a bit. Maybe the 1 minute pennant turns into a bull flag and hits Brandon's lip. This is true. Let's hope it doesn't happen. I mean, I know, to be fair, I'm fine with it hitting Brandon's. Hit Brandon's. I'll double down. I'll enter some more. Okay, and then we'll go from there. Sounds good to me. Ash, this is point of control, point 886 and a golden pocket. So golden pocket, which is the 0.618 level of the Fibonacci retracement, basically a nice retracement level. Point 886, another Fibonacci retracement level. A point of control, the highest volume node in this little range here. And then also it's the retest of this trend line, this black trend line there. I hope that makes sense. Let me know if you need any more help on that or anything like that. But yeah, so there's pretty much four points there. And we got some previous highs and stuff like this as well. So a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I know, control and empty pockets with previous day tiers. Okay, nice, Yusuf. Yeah, whatever Whatever floats your boat, mate. I look forward to it. By the way, guys, if you do enjoy the live stream, liking the live does help spread it out more. Feel like we might stay live for a bit longer today. I'm doing a video after this as well. Done so much recording today. I'm gonna do a video after this. Let me know what's like my my video plan is. I want to do a video from Monday to Friday. And guys, I'm be honest, I hate editing. I hate it. I just hate editing. I hate everything to do with it. Even the downloading the videos to send to an editor, for them to edit, for them to send back to me, for me to download, for me to upload, that's long, okay? I hate it. All of it. So, the plan that I've come up with for my YouTube is basically I'm gonna do videos on certain topics of the trading space, like trending topics which people want to know about. And I'm just gonna do like a raw 10-minute video, just the facts of that topic, okay? And it's going to be raw, unfiltered, like no pretty editing, but just the facts, okay? And that's the sort of theme and angle that I want to go for. And so, yeah, I feel like that is not really in the trading space. I feel like a lot of people compensate their lack of knowledge with pretty editing. And so I just want to go with the complete opposite angle. I want to go with the angle of, okay, look, no pretty editing, but here's the facts. And so let me know if you like that sort of thing. And then also let me know what topics you think I should cover. Do you want me to go more into prop firms? Do you want me to go more into maybe volume profiles? Do you want me to go into order flow? Do you want me to go into just how to use TradingView? Do you want me to go into let me know what do you think would help the most, and let me know. Yeah, Jeff, the past like three days I've been going to basically film this sort of show. So I did a show thing before, but this one's a lot bigger with some very big traders in the space. And so we've been meeting early, doing like 3 hours of recording, and then going. We've spread it over a few days because a lot of the people who are filming are very busy, as am I, and so it's difficult to just film all in one day. Like it's too much. So splitting it over multiple days has been a lot better, and it just fits with the show. And so that's what I've been doing. But they should be back to normal tomorrow. Times which ones are different to the fib systems? Los Blancos, most systems, okay, pretty much every system I use comes down to two things really: fundamental direction, levels. It's just time frame. So certain systems, like my main system, I'll hold for a long period of time. I'll stack positions and I'll hold for weeks, months, whatever. Okay, and then we've got more scalping, which is lower time frame, looking for failed auctions on super lower time frame for continuations to the upside. That's a lot, again, lower time frame, faster. It's a lot harder, to be fair. And produces better gains. I've moved more away from that as much as I was, because it is hard. Like it's draining. Like it really is draining. Trading is draining, but that specifically scalping, very draining. However, I've brought it back since the start of the year, and that's how I've built up that how many months is it now? Like 8-month VSocial track record on it, which I'm going to be bringing out for you guys. And so there are a few different systems and some really high time frame FX systems, but those are like more so positional. So that even above swing trading, like I'll hold those for like a year or something, like crazy. And so, yeah, I think every trader has like a little portfolio of systems. They have their main one and then little portfolio, but it mainly comes down to a lot to time frame as well. Hammer, yes. However, with that again, it's, okay, let's say I want to upload a video a day. Okay, this is like, there's a few things which are crazy, and I'm not a big social media person. Even now, like to get to this point in the group, I'd rather spend shit tons of money on adverts, and I mean an unhealthy, unfathomable amount, than do social media. Because I'm not a social media person, okay? A lot of people are social media people who happen to be traders, okay? I am definitely trader first. I am, social media is it's annoying. But it's fun if you do it in a format that you like. I don't like doing the video, okay, and like doing loads of segments and then sending it off. It gets edited over like 3-5 days, because then like the organization to have a video come out every single day with that level of editing, like it's ridiculous, and there will be days that are missed. I'd rather just sit down, record a sick video, okay, cut it up, this, that, and the other, and upload it. So it's just the raw content straight up. It's not going to look as pretty, but the value is going to be next level, and this means I can stick to a very, very tight schedule, which is obviously important as well. And so yeah, that's my thought process. But you guys are definitely the judge, and you know, your honest feedback goes a long way in formulating what we do in this in the community. And that goes back to the hub. Okay, make sure you're on the hub, because that solves so many problems, and especially regarding the copy of stuff, it's really good, and it's getting better and better and better every single day. And then everything will be locked in by the end of this month. The hub completely locked in, some community things locked in, everything. Mwah. Beautiful, looking good. And so yeah. Oh, how do I remove this? That's dump so hard. How can we about to dump so hard? How can good traders say bottom is in after a week of data? BPN. Well, you've said, how can traders say the bottom's in? So you think we're going to dump really, really hard? And BPN, you're saying, how can a trader say that the bottom's in after good data comes out? Because good data's come out. I'm confused. And we don't need to go back and forth, because it's clearly evident by the fact that gold has just gone in a direct line up until that data comes out. So if you did think the bottom was in and you went against the data, which is a very bad idea, and you were trying to short that, you'll have blown any account size, really. So, but explain more. Let us know. I'm intrigued. I see so many reels now talking about fixed volume profiles. Yeah, Ting. When I started going live on TikTok, okay, no one was talking about R in terms of risk. No one was measuring profitability in terms of R. And I'm not saying that was fully me, but I'm just saying, like, it's interesting to see how the space has changed. No one was talking about R, and no one anywhere was using volume profiles. Like, it just was not spoken about. Everyone was like, what is this? And now it's becoming really popular. Like, everyone tracks things in terms of R. Order flow is becoming a lot popular, which is good. The space is moving in a better direction. Yeah, Robski. Very good. I did a challenge before. It was actually in one of the videos I uploaded a couple of, I don't know, months ago. Okay, where I did like a day in the life thing. And one thing that me and my girlfriend did for a little period of time is we had we had like a small account. She had like a small account, and what we'd do is we would have food, and then she'd pass me a phone, and it would be like awful times in terms of volume, like 6-7 p.m. UK time, like volumes winding down, not good, or even later than that, like before market close. And it was like, okay, like make the money to pay for dinner, okay? And we did like 50 to 60 trades in a row, wins, okay? I'll be able to find the account, but I did show the account in the video. I showed the full history of the account, but I can find it again. But how I did that was literally 1 minute golden pockets. Look at the direction we're going in, pull a 1 minute golden pocket, enter. That's all I did. That's all I did to get literally 50 to 60 wins in a row. It was crazy. But yeah, lower time frame golden pockets. Obviously, that isn't how you actually trade. That was just a bit of fun. But it's interesting to see how that works. DV, I heard myself say it, and I was hoping no one was going to clock on. What's that, Dave? So Max, fascinating stuff. Thank you for everything. I appreciate that, Lewis, mate. I hope you're having a great day, Lewis. I appreciate that a lot. Tightening. I need to put the... hard. Where's... I kind of want to go live for a bit longer and see this move to the upside. Let me know if that sounds good. I will need to order drinks because I've run out of water. Okay, I need some sustenance for the live stream. But yeah, I've missed the morning live stream, so I'm enjoying the live. I'm enjoying the live. Make sure this is all good. Still young at heart, DV. DV is. He's a young woman at heart. Still at 2K in bars. Can't believe it. To be honest, this group has changed my life for sure. Nice, Rob. Absolutely amazing, mate. And again, only getting better. We're only increasing from here. I've got a big meeting after this with someone who's huge, who I'm looking to get on the copier. Really, really, really big as well. And so, that's going to be, what is this? So that's going to be really, really cool. But yeah, just trying to bring the best. And so that's going to be really cool. This position's nice now. Running 4K, which is good. You can see as well, something I put in the group last week as well, in the private group. Psychological levels. 46, you can see 46.70. Where did we bounce? 46.50. 46.60 was, if we go on the 1 minute time frame, probably had a little bounce. Like, you can see the little psychological levels. We can see here. Let's take a look. Okay, 46.70 was the exact top. 46.60, you can see was top there, top there, top there. You can see it was resistance, resistance, resistance. Where was 46.50? 46.50. By the way, we did get the... we should have stuck on the 1 minute time frame, guys. We did get the... we did get the break and retest here. I don't know if anyone clocked onto that, but... very nice. Hold above 46.60, and we are good to go. Okay, we'll do, Joe. We'll do. Trading view tutorial. Yeah, Jeff, I think that's a good idea. I think that's... okay. I'll tell you what, guys. After this, I'll record a trading view tutorial video. I think I'll cover the basics first, then we'll move into more advanced things. So I'll cover... and yeah, I think that'll be good. And again, I'm going to try and keep them... The videos, the educational videos that I've watched, and most videos that I watch, I like just the value. Like this is the value. No craziness. This is how it is. And I hate it when people use fancy editing and they don't really convey anything. It's like, okay, I watched this fancy video. Like when you're trying to learn something, obviously you're trying to be entertained, then it's a different thing. But if you're trying to learn something, it's like, okay, that video was good. I enjoyed it, but like, what do I do now? Like, what's the value? What do I do? And that's the most annoying thing. So I want everyone to come out of the videos with like, okay, boom, I have learned how to do this. I understand that. That's something that I want to do. So not as much fancy editing, but a lot nicer. This weekend I downloaded a lot size calculator and wrote down all my lot sizes so I can do it. Okay, nice, Tommy. Really, really good. Obviously, knowing your lot sizes, knowing your risk. Okay, that's obviously incredibly important. Okay, you shouldn't enter any trade without knowing how much you're risking on the trade. Like that's super important. Love that, Robski. Able to fit that. Los Blancos, that's definitely possible. Definitely possible. 3 suit, like it would be quite messy, but it would definitely be definitely on the cards. Would be interesting. I think it would definitely be a bit crazy. We'll have to figure it out. Whoa, big drop. Super volatile. Wait, I'm slotting my stop loss just under that low. That was a sizable move. Actually, I'm going to leave the stop loss there. Let me move it back up a little bit. Let me see what we've got going on here. Some positions are running nice in the copier. Lovely jubbly. I'm hyped up. I've had a productive day so far today. Okay, things are looking good. I'm excited. I got some big meetings after this. Things are looking good. By the way, guys, if you are in the private group, make sure you're on the hub. There's some big updates on the hub, and also there's just a lot of cool things coming to that. And so make sure you're on there. It's super, super important. If you're on the private group, make sure you're on the Coleztrades Hub. And if you're not in the private group, make sure you get in the bloody private group. I don't know what you're waiting for. Oh, Hammer. Rest in peace. That is unfortunate. What was that? Let's have a look. Let's have a... No, wrong thing. There we go. I've got it like scrunched up, so it's a bit weird. What time is it now? 35. Okay. Announce it will broaden scope of secondary sanctions. Okay, cool. That's great. To make any activity in certain Iran sectors subject to secondary sanctions source. Okay, that's great. Brilliant. Love that. Great. That recovered quickly. Super close to that. Super, super close. I just need to... It's reminded me I need to... There we go. Sorted. Bit of craziness. Los Blancos, that's connected to Bloomberg. It's not directly Bloomberg, but it's connected. I actually was I was on the when I was flying back from Cyprus the other day. I got talking to a guy on the plane. I could see the flight hostesses or whatever coming and talking to this guy. Okay, so on the plane, I don't know about you guys, but I'm a nervous flyer, so I was getting absolutely rinsed off my face. Okay, I'm on the G&Ts. Okay, I'm going for it. I don't like flying. Okay, and that's the only way I can cope. So I was on the G&Ts, and eventually I build up the confidence, and I'm like, okay, who the hell is this guy? You gotta think. Some people are very private, especially Emirates, like private. Okay, Dubai people. But I really wanted to know who this guy was. And so I got up and I was like, mate, and he was quite young as well. He was under 35, okay? And so I was like, mate, what is going on? Why does everyone keep on coming up to you? Like, who are you? And it turned out that basically he flew a lot with Emirates, so they wanted to keep him happy, basically. But it turned out he was like the head of sales for Bloomberg in the GCC area. Okay, what's the chances of that? And so he basically flies around and speaks to the biggest companies in the GCC area. So in like Dubai, Abu Dhabi, all of these places. Okay, and speaks to the biggest people, and yeah, which is pretty damn cool for Bloomberg, which is pretty cool. So what are the chances of that? So I made a good friend. But yeah, let's go back here. I do not care about New Zealand. That's fine. Perfect. Okay, we're back up. We're back up in profit. Let's go. It is. Hammer, nice spot there. This is a lovely level. That's a wide bull flag. That's not a 1 minute bull flag. There you go. Look at that. Bullish pennant into bull flag into 5,000. Here we go. Here we go. As long as we're above VWAP, okay? Like, life's good. As long as we're above VWAP, it really is, it's no stress. It's no stress. 6,000, let's go. Here we go. What I will do is, let me smack a TP at this level. No, I do not want to sell. I do not want to sell 3 lots. I will sell 1. Sorted. Come on, Ting needs it. Yeah, Ting needs his Lambo. Okay, come on. We cannot end the stream until we have made £150,000 for Ting's Lambo. That's a joke, by the way. I will not do that. Yeah, that was unless you had a limit order set for that pullback, that was a difficult one to get into. That was difficult. 252. Golden pocket down here. Now, we'll have to wait for this high to form before we can really pull some extra levels. But we're up and away. This was lovely. Unfortunate about this wick that it didn't quite hit that level, but it is what it is. Chris, that must have been a tight stop loss, mate. That must have been very tight. That's my buying up. Oh no, Tommy. Yeah, I might keep blowing up. Yeah, true. We don't know that the high's fully formed here, so we just gotta be patient. Plus, we could retest it here. Boom up now. And then we keep going up. Come on. Let's see some movement. I just want to see movement. That's the best thing. On gold, when we haven't got any news, like, the best thing we can see, and there we go, we keep going up. The best thing we can see is, I just want to see movement. Like, volatility just creates opportunity. We've got a clear direction, okay? Like, clear direction to the upside, okay? By the way, what happened with that guy you said about data? Some guy came in here and said, these traders see one bit of data and don't think the bottom's in. Brother, gold's just been beelining up for like the past 2 weeks. Here we go. And so, here we go. This looks good. By the way, I called that retest perfectly. It's too quick to take advantage of, but still. Nice, nice, nice. What's it, 5k? I do. I won't close this full position though. You'll see. Like, I'll take a bit of partials. I'll take a little bit here, a little bit there. But other than that, I've taken off this overall position. I've taken some partials already. You can see here. I don't know how much I'm up on the day. Today, okay, not crazy. Retest again. Maybe not. Now that it's retested once, it probably won't bounce. Okay, now we've got a little top in. Let's 0.5 it's reacting to now. Let's pull the volume profile over, see what's going on. We're miles away from that. I think the next level, this just looks really nice, is the 4644 level. We'll see how the golden pocket reacts though. Little bounce up from here. Yeah, there's a lot of levels right now. Is that a green line valid? Yes, Los Blancos. It's definitely a strange shape for a bull flag. I agree with that, Los Blancos. Very, very strange. But yes, this is this bull flag is definitely this green level. Sorry, is still valid. It's not as nice now that we've had that had this wick that comes close to it, because that wick, basically what that wick does is absorb levels close to it. Okay, we haven't hit the level exactly, but things aren't exact. Okay, there's a zone around this level. Every level's like this, okay? There's like a zone around it. And because we've come close to that level, we've absorbed some of the orders around that level. And so it's not as strong, but still is a level that I want to keep in mind. So we'll see how it goes. But let me know how your trading's gone today, guys. Let me know what you're looking for. Let me know how everything is. And if you are enjoying the live stream, double tapping the screen does help spread out the live. Nice level earlier that I added in onto the position, so this was nice. Absolutely boom to the upside. Now just sort of being patient. Bit of an awful bit of a double top that's formed actually, so we just want it to keep going. What is this? Oh, I just received a fine. Oh no. I just received a fine. I just received a fine. The other day in the Aston Martin, I what happened? Okay, that's not good. How much is it? 600. Okay, that's fine. Yes. I'm paying my fine in crypto. There you go. Pretty interesting. By the way, this hit absolutely exactly the golden pocket. Look at that. Obviously, super lower time frame. But you can see the golden pockets doing their thing. Boom, perfect. Hello, Ardia. Hello, hello, hello. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on price action today, guys. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know if you are in any positions. Like I said last week, this morning, every day for the past 2 weeks, still are very bullish on gold. And so, yeah, everything looks good. Continue to stack some positions. Yeah, that golden pocket was the exact bottom. Really nice. Very, very nice, actually. Okay, how do I do this? Cool, cool, cool. But yeah, things look good. Things look really, really good. Looking forward to the rest of the day. Looking forward to the rest of the week. Not a bad start to the week. Not a bad start. But you'll see, guys, I'll try and go live more and show more of these positions, because you'll see that I really don't close positions, or like if we are extremely bullish, like I'll try and hold positions on for as long as possible. Like I don't want to close positions early at all. Like I want to really try and avoid closing positions early. Actually, where's that? Okay, cool. Still moving up. It moves up or down. Silver does as well. Is there any of the pairs that do the same? Yes, there's loads, Dave. Loads. There's a loads that are correlated, okay? So, for example, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Coke, Pepsi, loads of pairs are like that. And it's a very common, it's something called arbitration, okay? And to arbitrage a pair. And what that means is basically when if we assume, and this is a very, very, very common trading system which is used by massive institutions, but it's extremely efficient now. But basically what happens is you've got two assets which move very, very similar to one another, okay? And so you've got, either Coke and Pepsi, gold and silver, Bitcoin and Ethereum, whatever it may be, okay? And they work very similar. However, if the pairs do sort of, well, what we'll do is remove these two so it's simpler. If the pairs do, let's say, this, okay, what we can see here is you can see that this one hasn't gone below this low, but this one has. Okay, you can see it's diverged. You see this one hasn't taken out this low, this one has taken out this low. And so what we can anticipate is we can anticipate this to snap back to following this one. Okay? And so it's diverged, and because these pairs are directly correlated, that's a position which you can often see taken. And then also you got inversely correlated pairs. And so if something goes up when price goes down, okay, then you can definitely profit off that as well. This is a very, very, very common thing in finance. By the way, you can see that golden pocket was absolutely perfect. The exact bottom, whenever you see these massive moves, okay? Whenever you see those massive moves, golden pocket, at the bottom, very, very nice. As we still move to the upside. Graph from people. 1 second, guys. I just need to give someone permissions to do something. How do I do this? Do apologize, guys. How do I? Let me just do this. Let me know if you've got any questions regarding that, and I'll happily answer any questions. I think that's all good. Terms should work. Just okay, sorted. Do apologize, but yeah, gold's booming to the upside now, still going. Okay, we've hit 5k here, so I'm going to take a bit of profits off the table soon. We'll pull this. Here we go. Okay, cool. It's been helpful seeing you monitor the price moves. Okay, nice, Jingy. Okay, I appreciate that. MX been listening while driving around London, not getting away as I had a sell down to then push up, but didn't happen. Oh well. Okay, Lotus, all good. Just keep in mind of the the strong trend which we are in Lotus, as you already know, and so just keep in mind that. I know it can feel like you want to go for those massive sell play down to gold, that fair value gap at 1,000, but we don't want to. We want to avoid those. I am going to TP some profits off this very soon as we approach. To be fair, that 4670 level, we can see we're deleting the orders slowly. We've hit it over here, we've hit it here. So each time we hit it, we're sucking up some of those orders, okay? And so we're absorbing those orders around that level. And so next time we hit it, there might not be enough orders to keep us from going through. And then we absolutely boom, okay? And so this is a definite possibility. So just keep that in mind. Remember, we're overall very, very bullish right now. Want to keep in those buys. And by the way, guys, if you do enjoy the live stream, double tapping the screen and liking the live stream does help spread the live stream out. And if you're not already, make sure you subscribe to this account to gain access to future live streams. Couldn't stop to adjust my advantage. There's nowhere to buy. That has actually happened to me before, Lotus. That has actually happened to me before. That pretty much that exact situation, Lotus. That's hilarious. London parking. Still hold. Yes, Julian, I will. 8 AM lives. I'm going to make them a bit longer. Do like 8 till 10 and try to keep them on for a bit longer. The problem is 8 AM is mainly, is looking at what news is coming out, looking at the bias for the day, marking up levels. But in terms of action, like when levels are hit and when, things are hitting the fan, that's going to happen during New York most days. But I think the plan as you go into the day is very important. And so I'll keep those up, but just so you're aware, here we go. Little bit further. Get me out of a bit more of this position. Little bit more. Let me move just in case something hits the fan. Let me move my stop under this low. Let me move the stop. And here. Okay, cool. But yeah, Julian, there will be, and yeah, but most of the action will happen during New York. So make sure you monitor the private group and the Discord community and everything like that. There's some updates for the Discord and the general community coming out at the end of this month as well. Some really, really cool things that are going on there. And so that's going to be really cool, but really, really simple and really, really easy. And then we'll be locked in for September. I understand that a lot of people are going back to work, this, that, and the other. So it's a busy time for the community. So we want to make sure we're absolutely locked in for them, which should be good. It's all good. The Fat Ali. It's all good. But yeah, we'll finish up this live stream shortly as we continue to head to the upside. We're really struggling to break this near enough this 4670 level. Really struggling in this zone. So hopefully we can break through it and see what goes on. But yeah, market is putting a bit of a fight up here, bit of a wall. Here we go. Come on. Last push. The Fazli, yeah. I mean, that's probably the best way to go. But in this market, I mean, we're looking for buys, we're looking for continuations to the upside. So, if you're too patient and you're not aggressive at all, then chances are you can miss a lot of the moves which come. The market isn't just going to sit there and give you a nice entry. It's not going to pull back and let everyone know, hi guys, we're still bullish right now, but I'm having a nice little pullback. Unfortunately, I wish it was the case. But most of the time, we're going to have a very ugly pullback, and it's going to be awful, and it's not going to be nice, but those are the pullbacks that you actually need to get into. I had 46.50 marked up last night, but stop loss was too tight. Missed okay, cool. But that is unfortunate. Lotus. Very, very, very annoying. 5 pips as well. Literally barely anything. I saw Jay hit a nice overnight trade as well, which was lovely. So that's really, really good. Really, really good actually. So sounds good. Anyway, guys, I think we'll finish up this live stream here. Hope everyone enjoyed the live stream. Again, if you aren't yet subscribed to this YouTube channel, make sure you are. If you aren't in the private group, then you can click my face somewhere up here. Okay, click that, go onto the channel, click the link, drop me a message, get involved. If you are in the private group, if you're not in the private group, drop me a message anyway. Let's have a catch up. Let's see how everything's going. I'll happily answer any questions. And then make sure you're on the Coleztrades Hub. If you are in the private group, there's a lot of updates coming to that. Very big long-standing track record strategies coming to the copier, which is really, really cool. And all the settings, all the setup, everything is on there. It looks amazing. And so make sure you are on there. And yeah, and in terms of plan, gold, I'm super, super bullish. I'm going to continue to hold buy positions. I'm going to take partials off as we move up. But until something fundamentally changes, I'm just going to be holding buy positions and riding gold to the moon. So that's what I'm looking for. Anyway, guys, take care. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll catch up with you all very, very shortly. See you in a bit, Tommy. See you in a bit, DB. See you in a bit, Jeff. See you in a bit, Elliot. See you in a bit, Jason. See you in a bit, Lotus. See you in a bit, The Fatality. See you in a bit, Gideon. See you in a bit, Lotus. See you in a bit, Jingy. See you in a bit, Dave. See you in a bit, Heath. See you in a bit, Lotus. See you in a bit, DB. And happy birthday, DB. Hope you have an amazing day, mate. Take care, guys. See you in a bit, Massac. Have a great rest of your day.